being creative every day, making art, like making something out of nothing on a daily basis is really not a very easy thing. I have this memory of working with my mother used to prepare for me when I was a child. I'm talking about 4, 5, 6 years old. Watercolor paper, where she would dip the paper inside some water, put it on a piece of board so the paper is wet, and then I would have next to me basic colors, one green, one blue, one red, a yellow, and with a paintbrush I would dip the brush into this watercolor and just kind of just sort of see what happens on the piece of paper, very abstractly. And usually what happens when the paper is wet, it kind of, the color bleeds. So it's this beautiful, let's say if you take a brush, dip it in red, let it kind of drip on a wet piece of paper, and then it has this bleeding, opening beautiful opening movement. Well, the word or the definition art is kind of annoying for me. I mean, I am an artist. I'm a full-time artist. It's how I make my living. I've been doing this all my life. I call myself an artist, but actually, when I make art or painting or drawing, the most important thing for me is that it doesn't feel like making art. I don't want to make art. I want to experiment with color. I want to try things. I want to experiment with ideas. Yeah, so I think it's really, and I was very serious about making drawings and paintings and sculptures and working with my hands from very, very early on, like really from early childhood. And in that sense, it's always been there. There isn't like a point where I suddenly said, this is art. So it was a very kind of a natural process up till today. Everything, absolutely everything influences my art or the things I make, or my approach to making art or thinking about art has a huge influence. And also I think this connects a little bit again to if I go back into the interdisciplinary area and what I said before about not wanting one language or one identifiable, let's say, feeling about my work. I would like it to be very, very diverse, and probably one of the reasons I want this is because I was born in Switzerland, raised in Switzerland, Canada, almost most of my life in Israel, England, 4 years of art school in New York, and now 10 years in Berlin. So, so this definitely, this very diverse identity has to affect the way I work. And I think, what makes me want to kind of express that in my painting, the diversity of homes, languages, cultures, ways of looking at different cultures. Well, I would say I don't think I think everything is political. Just being alive is political. I think it depends very much on context. A work of art that in one context seems totally not political, in a new context can become extremely political. It depends on context, time, the text accompanying the work of art, geographical placement of the work of art. It depends on so many things that I would say yes, always yes, it's political, even though one might say, you know, I don't know, is painting a flower political? Depending on the context. So.